In 2010, Activision and United Front Games are rebooting the True Crime franchise. As you may recall, Lux of Flux did the first game in the True Crime franchise, but yeah, after all, they didn't really manage to outdo Grand Theft Auto. So this is a chance to redo everything, and we're starting fresh with a new undercover agent, Wai Shen, who's working out of Hong Kong. And this is a setting that they choose because it's the first time an open world game is set in Hong Kong, and it's really a diverse environment with a lot of different east meets west settings and a lot of interesting neighborhoods. So it makes for a good setting for an open world game. It has a very unique combat style where you mix a sort of grappling moves with free running, something called locomotion where you grab an enemy or someone and run with them, as well as shooting from cover, and also you can lock onto an enemy and then direct to different body parts. You can shoot out guns, you can shoot them in the legs, and when you're grappling with someone, you're always free to use your gun or to kick them or punch them. So, which makes for some interesting things you can do with environments. We saw examples of jamming someone's head into a refrigerator and closing the door on them, or putting them into a dumpster, or putting them into an electricity box, or for that matter, holding them from the back and breaking their legs from behind. That was a pretty nifty move. So, talked a lot about how being an undercover agent changes the setting for an open world game. It's not black or white. You have to sort of be a bad guy, but still report to your superiors, and you can't do whatever you like. You have to try and stay a police officer, even though you're playing a role as a man in the triad. What we saw was a fairly early build of the game, yet the game is coming out this year, and United Front Games have been working on it for 2.5 years. It's really been a long process to get where they are today. There are some things that I liked about it, and some things that didn't look quite as crisp as it should. And the tone of the game is, a Hong Kong action movie, something like Infernal Affairs, perhaps. That's what they're aiming at. I didn't really feel that the cutscenes that we got to see really portrayed that in a good way. It felt a little bit off in some way. There was also some issues with the combat that I noted that I wasn't too impressed with. But there's still some time for polish, and it's going to be interesting to see what Activision and United Front Games can do with this reboot of the True Crime franchise.